Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Caskey and I'm here with you to do tech time. I bet you thought we weren't going to do it anymore, but guess what? We are. So for today's lesson, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Google Classroom and we're going to revisit our writing journal. Hi everyone. So the first thing that you want to do is get to Classroom. Now I know a lot of you had shortcuts to Google Classroom, but if you didn't, that's okay. You can just type in classroom.google.com and hit enter on your keyboard. Now, I have a lot of classes that I belong to, so I better go into the right one to get my assignment. For today's lesson, I'm going to use Miss Arneson's Google Classroom. When I open Google Classroom, the fastest way for me to get to our writing journal assignment is to go to the top and click on classwork. And then over on the left-hand side, we're going to go to tech. So click on tech and we're going to our writing journal. Remember that file, My Writing Journal? There it is. Let's click on that. And once we get into the assignment, all we have to do is go over where it says Your Work and click on the Google Slides for your work. Today, we're going to be doing a little bit of creative writing. So it's some of the stuff that we've done before, but we're going to add a little bit new tech tips for you today. So what we're going to do when we get into our slide is we're going to go to slide 7. So on the left-hand side are all of our slides that we've been working on. We're going to click on number 7 and watch what happens. That slide pops up in front of us and now we can work on it. But guess what? It's not the right format or layout of slide that we want to use for our creative writing project that we're going to do. So here's a new tip. If you look at a slide and it's not the way you want it, if it's not the right layout, here's how you change it. Go up to your toolbar. You can see it says background and layout. If you click on layout, then you're going to see different options are available for you. What we're going to do today is something called section title and description. So let's go ahead and click on that. Wow, look at this. It kept our title Once Upon a Time, but now our text box is over to the right, and so now we can create our little paragraph that we're going to type. And if we wanted to, we could add a subtitle. But, just an FYI, what we're going to do is we're going to add a picture here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click once on this box. See how it gave me that blue outline? And then I'm going to come up to my keyboard and I'm going to hit the backspace key. That gets rid of my text box that I don't want to use anymore. We all know how to type our text here. What I would like for you to do is type maybe 3 to 5 sentences in your story. I wonder what you could write your story about. Let's think about this for a second. Maybe you could turn yourself into a superhero and tell us all about the adventures that you take as a superhero. Oh my gosh, that sounds so fun. But we need to put a picture over here on the left-hand side. So here is a reminder of how to put a picture into your slide. Let's see if we can do it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to my image menu and I'm going to say, click on the down arrow beside the image and I'm going to say camera. Now remember, this will turn on your camera. You might have some pop-up screens that ask you to allow. You have to say allow or your camera won't turn on. Okay, here I am. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a picture of yourself. You could be in a superhero pose, or you could be like angry or excited or whatever you wanna do for your picture. So I'm going to, let me think, how could I do? I'm gonna flex my muscles like this. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit hard for me to do, so I'm gonna have to do it one-handed because I have to actually click the camera, right? So that's what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna flex. Let's see if I can get this just right. I gotta go the right way. There we go. I'm gonna flex this muscle and then I'm gonna take my picture. Ready? Okay, that's perfect. I'm going to insert it. Wow, look at that. All right, so I'm just going to drag it right here. I could even put an outline around it. Remember how to do that? We could put a color outline. I'm going to pick red, and we could make it thicker. I'm going to choose 4. Dun, da, da. Let's see. How many of you remember how to crop your picture into a specific shape? Ooh, that would be cool, especially for superheroes. So let's see if we can remember this. You go up to the crop tool. Don't click on crop image, but go over to the right and click on that little triangle and pick a shape. I'm going to pick, how about this? This square. I like this square called bevel. Oh, wow, that looks so cool. Okay, I'm going to leave it just like that. It looks like I'm in this amazing frame. When you get your picture in there, then you can click on your text box. And remember what I said, type 3 to 5 sentences that tell me a story that includes you as a superhero in your story. Try to include your picture beside it if you can. When you are done, try to, see if you can remember how to do this, turn in your writing journal. See if you can do that. All right, I hope that I see lots of writing journals with a creative story with your picture on it. See you later.